making his way to the ring. Representing the Cherokee Nation, weighing in at 220 pounds. This is Wild Heart Isiah Wolf.
Hello and welcome to 2PW Chase for the Gold. My name is Tony Kincaid.
And I'm Ty Michaels.
And we are opening tonight's contest with the first of several qualifying matches in Chase for the Gold for the new 2PW Heavyweight Champion. And making his way to the ring right now, the Wild Heart, Isiah Wolf. And Ty, Isiah Wolf is young, but he's hungry. He is a hungry human being.
I will have to say that he does have the lower hand in this matchup. The White Rabbit has been around the world, and I think that it's going to really take a lot for the upstart to pull over.
But at the same time, you got to give credit to Wildheart right now. He is coming into this match hungry than most people. That he wants to be the inaugural 2PW champion. As we wait for the White Rabbit to come to the ring, I got to ask you this. Have you seen someone as angry?
Making his way from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 189 pounds, the White Rabbit, Zack Rayne!
I gotta see, there's some focus. He was scary in the back earlier today.
There was a tension around him. You could tell that he is looking past him, as he said in his promo. He is looking past him and fixated on the man time. But I don't think he'll take it too lightly, as he is a veteran to the game.
Now, Zack Rayne is already a decorated veteran in professional wrestling. How exciting do you think it would be to have our inaugural champion be also the White Rabbit, Zack Rayne, have him carry that belt along multiple companies and show right here, right now, that it's the real deal? 2PW is the real deal.
I think he puts in everything that you want in a champion. He brings the experience. He can lead the locker room in the back as well. Just somebody that could really be the face of the company, and I think that that's what the whole point of this tournament is to find him.
But for him to be the face of the company, he has to get past Isiah Wolf, and that is no easy task. Facing off right now, looking at each other, looking to lock up. There's some serious agility between both these men as they lock up. Working him to the corner is Isiah Wolf, and Isiah Wolf gets him in the corner, Zack Rayne in the corner, with a clean break.
If I'm Isiah Wolf, I do not want to go toe-to-toe and go into that strong style wrestling that the White Rabbit really likes to institute in his matches.
Another lockup, gets to his back. Rayne gets to his back. Reversal. They are looking to feel a little drop down right there. An arm into the headlock. Has that smooth style of the White Rabbit, Zack Rayne, right there. Looks like a reversal. Going into a block.
If I'm the Wolf, I gotta speed up the match. I don't want to go. I don't want to do slow, methodical. I want to go, and push the Rabbit out of his way.
We're looking at these two are really matching up right now in amazing style, working a phenomenally technical setup right now. Get another reversal into an arm. They're working each other's arms solidly. Isiah Wolf with another reversal, back into an arm ring, gets him down on one knee.
You can almost see that Ryan doesn't know what to expect. He didn't think that he was going to come into this, and you got to think that maybe he didn't prepare for this style of match.
Maybe. I don't know, but Isiah Wolf right now has the upper hand. Finally got a break. Kicks his leg. Keeps the hold. Isiah Wolf is controlling the match, but with a roll through, reaching for the rope, unable to reach it though, Zack Rayne. Back into a headlock and cranking down on that neck. Gut shot, another gut shot. Right into the ropes, throws him off. Zack Rayne, Isiah Wolf, big shoulder block. Isiah Wolf to Zack Rayne. And there is that fire. Wild Heart Zack Rayne.
That's inexperience right there. You got to go right back at him.
Ducks the clothesline, Zack Rayne. Big springboard, misses the kick. Big chop. Big chop by Isiah Wolf right there. And that takes Zack Rayne down to the mat. He's still in the ropes. And Isiah Wolf giving him time to recover, but another chop in the corner.
I really like what I am seeing out of Wolf. I think that he's really just surprising me right here. I didn't think that he'd have this strong of a chance this early in the match.
Yeah, he's throwing punches.
And they're hard. You can tell they're really connected.
I agree with you, Ty. But Zack Rayne throws him into the corner now, and a big chop. Big chop by Zack Rayne. Isiah Wolf ducks to the second one, gets his own. Here's your receipt. Big shots to the gut again. Another chop. Ooh, huge.
Veteran experience right there.
What a forearm by the White Rabbit, Zack Rayne. My lord. Right into the corner. Oh, and a big kick. Big kick to the chest.
He's got to be winning.
Well, that knocks all the air out of you, but he's still staying on the attack, throwing kicks and forearms is White Rabbit, and that shows, like you said earlier, that veteran style. He is staying on Isiah Wolf right now.
And he's identifying cardio. He's identifying, taking out the air of his competitor.
But I gotta cut you off there. Isiah Wolf getting back the upper hand with a huge drop kick. There's pin 1, 2, kick out at 2 right there, and that was a phenomenal drop.
I can't disagree. Every time I think the veteran gets one over, he's just combating him.
And we got a headlock, side headlock going on right now as they're both to their feet. Isiah Wolf being thrown from Zack Rayne. Big spinning kick. Go ahead, Toss. We're being quieted. 1 second. Oh! Huge kick to the back. And another kick to the chest. Zack Rayne go for the pin. 1, 2, and just a 2 count.
We're really starting to see that strong style. He's really putting it on to him. And like I said, he's taking out his breath so that he cannot do those strong forearms and those strong punches in the corner.
Yeah.
He's really taking out his own game.
Big forearm from Zack Rayne to Isiah Wolf, driving him into the corner, and a second one, followed by a chop. Backing up now, getting ahead of steam, ducks under it. Big punch by Isiah Wolf. Second one, looks like ref's calling for the corner to be broken. Throws him, whips him, reversal. Ooh, and a big knee.
He's out.
He could be out on his feet. He's suffering.
I got a question, why is he going for a pin?
He pushed him off. Isiah Wolf still has some fight in him. That heart is still pounding. And Zack Rayne is... Oh, Isiah Wolf wants some more.
You got to question this decision.
What are they doing? He's powering up. Looking for that running knee a second time. Thrown over the ropes. Right to the floor, into the guardrail. And Isiah Wolf is going to have to... He's going to have to step on this. What is he calling for here? Trying to get that crowd behind him, that 2PW crowd running through. Oh, big kick, and he is down.
Good night. This is it.
Ooh, another kick. Coming to the top rope is Zack Rayne. Second rope, diving, leg drop. 1, 2, kick out of 2, and that is impressive by Isiah Wolf to kick out of that leg drop.
I don't know how deep his tank goes, but we're starting to see a little bit of it.
His tank might be infinite, because that puts down lesser men, and Isiah Wolf is really showing that fire that our youth in 2PW has. Big, another huge kick.
A lot of people would say that this matchup is a testament to what this company is about, having a young upstart and a veteran.
Roll through right there by Isiah Wolf, and a double clothesline, and both men might be out at their feet. Or not on their feet, they're on their backs. I don't know what I'm seeing. And the ref's now at a 3 count. And you can see Isiah Wolf is trying to get the crowd under him to try to get going. And Zack Rayne's also almost on his feet, first to his feet rather. Looking for that call up and setting up, going for a swing. Big clothesline, a second one by Isiah Wolf. He is powering up right there. Again, that power, that Cherokee spirit of him. Ducks the clothesline, Zack Rayne. Ducks the clothesline, goes for a crossbody. Caught midair. Big power by Isiah Wolf to his shoulders. What is he setting up for here? What is he saying? A little using the elbows to try to break it.
And that's a veteran experience, knowing your situation, knowing where you are, and how to get out.
But he broke it. Isiah Wolf was able to keep from that power move. Get out of that power move by Zack Rayne.
He was able to, but you can tell that he's in a much better situation.
Well, I'm gonna cut you off right now. Is throw that knee to the gut. Brings him off the nub. Second knee to the gut. Isiah Wolf is firmly in control right now. Third throw. Zack Rayne ducks under. Gets him locked. Picks him up. Oh, big slam.
Good night.
That's 3. Wow.
The winner of this match, the White Rabbit, Zack Rayne.
Man, that was impressive by Zack Rayne. Give credit to Isiah Wolf sticking with the veteran Zack Rayne, but Zack Rayne pulling out all the stops to take this first round victory. And man, what a first round victory that is. He is now qualified for next month. Next month, the Prospect Championship will be crowned at the Worthington Civic Center, and our first entrant is the White Rabbit, Zack Rayne, and there is some respect between these two. Isiah Wolf took Zack Rayne to the limit tonight.
If you're Isiah Wolf, you cannot be disappointed with what happened. Of course, he wants to advance, but he took his man to the limit, and he silenced some doubters tonight, I think.
I think we've seen the beginning of a bright future for Isiah Wolf, but the important thing here is Zack Rayne, the first entrant into Prospect Pro Wrestling's tournament, and he will be one of the competitors for Chase for the Gold, which is tonight. He will be one of the first competitors for that Prospect Champion. And it looks like Bronco McBride helping out by Isiah Wolf. That's a lot of respect that Bronco McBride's showing to Isiah Wolf. Getting him out there.
It's got to feel good to have the guys in the back behind
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Just being this young,
Big.
only been doing this for the last 6 months, and making the strides that he's made.
Big round of applause right there for him. You gotta be proud of him.
Following contest is set for one fall. Making his way to Rayne weight in at 200 pounds. New train in Hayabusa, Japan. From Ocala, Florida. This is Howling Fury Super Hentai!
And Super Hentai makes it to the ring for the second of our qualifying matches, and we are talking about a veteran of 20 years in Super Hentai. This is going to be a matchup of veteran versus young upstart in Nystrom. You gotta give the almost the opening salvo of chance to Super Hentai. This man has seen it all in this business.
Hentai has been around the world. He's held multiple championships across multiple promotions. Nystrom is 21 years of age.
Yeah.
And I spoke to Hentai, and he confirmed to me that this month was 21 years of his wrestling clock.
So it's 21 years now, and he still moves like he just started 6 months ago, just like Nystrom. He is fast, agile, strong, everything you look for in a professional wrestler.
He's the definition of a hybrid.
Weighing in 218 pounds. Making his way to the ring from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. This is the sure shot, Zack Nystrom!
Now Zack Nystrom makes it to the ring. This man is still making the name for himself, but the sure shot has shown in 2PW some amazing talent, and he might be one of the diamonds in the rough, so to speak, in Pittsburgh professional wrestling. This kid is the real deal.
I have to say, even though he's a young startup and he hasn't been doing this for too long, and he's only 21 years old, he has everything that you're looking for. He has the size, the look, the strength. I think that last time we were here, he went toe-to-toe with Rodin, and he took him to the limit.
That was a phenomenal match last month. And if you haven't seen it, you should check it out on IndyWrestling.us. But as we're here right now, Super Hentai trying to get the crowd going. And Zack Nystrom sort of reading the room a little bit, letting Super Hentai, showing some respect to Super Hentai. Letting him talk to the crowd.
Nystrom's young, but I don't think that it's lost on him the opportunity that he has at hand. If he wins this match and qualifies and makes it to the tournament, he really has a shot at superstar, just escalating his career on the fast track.
Winning 2PW as they lock up right now, winning the 2PW Heavyweight Championship would be a rocket to the moon, so to speak, for Zack Nystrom, but for anyone who would win it, really. Now both men locking up, roll through, getting the leg. Now bending the leg, trying to get a lock in there, Super Hentai. Oh, big head scissors to break that hold. And now getting the back is Zack Nystrom. Trying to control Super Hentai, and Super Hentai's agile, so he could get out of this. Zack Nystrom keeping him at a low base, showing some immense ring awareness right now.
He's using his length to keep him down, almost like an offensive lineman, away but controlled at the same time.
Great insight right there, Ty, as they lock up, and Super Hentai trying to control the arm of Sure Shot, bends through it, grabs the other arm. Super Hentai now in control, or Zack Nystrom now in control of Super Hentai, rather. Trying to bring him down a little bit farther. Pushing the face, trying to restrict the air that's coming into Zack Nystrom's face.
And that's just the veteran presence right there, trying to feel out his opponent, a young guy, not a lot of tape on him, doesn't know really how to attack him. So he's kind of just feeling out the match, keeping it slow, and trying not to get taken advantage of.
Pulling him down. Referee telling him not to grab the mask. We do respect Lucha Libre rules here, and we show a high respect for the match here as the headlock is applied. Zack Nystrom cranking on the neck to try to wear down Super Hentai. And Super Hentai with a shot to the gut. Good elbow right there. Throws him to the ropes. Trips him up. Runs it back. Big shoulder tackle, bringing Zack Nystrom down. And that's just that veteran awareness.
Just chopping the bigger man down.
Hold on 1 second. Grabs the arm again, whips him into the ropes, and there's another shoulder block, this time from Zack Nystrom, into an arm drag. Big drag, and another arm drag. Looking to lock his arm, but no. Zack Nystrom gets the arm. Oh, big drop down, blocks the arm drag into a crucifix pin. One, just a 2 count right there. We got a 2 count, breaks it right there. Man. Big forearm by Super Hentai. Bring him to the ropes. Reversal by Zack Nystrom. Going for a pickup. Tilt world Karana from Super Hentai.
There's that explosive strength just showing itself right there. At a moment's notice, he can just change the match.
Yeah, and Super Hentai looking for something here. Off the rope. Zack Nystrom better be careful here. Big shot. European uppercut right there.
That hit him square on the jaw.
Just what you said earlier. Big jump foo. Oh! Big catch. I gotta give credit to Super Hentai for seeing that and being able to counter it. Looks like he's setting up for. Kicks the arm, blocks the punch there. Another Hurricanrana connects, and he is back. Zack Nystrom is getting a lesson in old school right now from Super Hentai.
But what a veteran move from such a young guy, rolling out to the outside of the ring and getting that space, but Hentai comes right back at him.
Yeah, I agree with you completely. Super Hentai is also a veteran, though, so he knows to go after him. He has until 10 to get both men back into the ring. There's a lot of time he can spend in the ring.
There's a lot of implication if they get counted out.
But both men are smart, and they are continuing to fight. Super Hentai calling for something here. Is it running towards Zack Nystrom? Pick up.
Oh, we got all of it.
Oh, my. The throat of Super Hentai right into the barricade. Oh, and a shot to the face. Swing over. What's he looking for here? Pick up. Oh! Back body drop right into the ring. And as a friend of mine used to say, that is the hardest part of the ring.
There is no give to it there.
No.
That is straight to the spine.
I think we're at... Oh, wait. What is the man doing?
Oh, the ref doesn't see it. He doesn't see it.
What was that?
The man just coming out and laying Rudshaw with a chair.
What is Elijah Dean doing? We are back at a 1 count, 2 count after Elijah Dean takes a chair to both Super Hentai and the sure shot Zack Nystrom. What the hell is he doing? This is not how I want this match to go.
No, I never question the man dime. One of the best in the business right now.
But that is a cowardly maneuver right there. What is the purpose of attacking both men?
How many times have you held a championship?
Neither here nor there. Don't count this at 10.
A win, it's a win.
By way of count out, the sure shot, Zack Nystrom.
You gotta love what the man dime's doing right here. He's showing the entire tournament. He's putting them all on notice.
Zack Nystrom, the victor in tonight's match, but Elijah Dean is not done with him. What is he doing?
Come on, Don.
What is he doing? He wants a mic, it looks like. Elijah Dean wants the mic, and what is he doing?
I don't know, but I'm excited to find out.
Hey, Nystrom, you might be a good talent, but you're not a threat. Super Hentai, he's a threat.
You suck.
So here's what I want you to do. I want you to go to the back and watch my match later. And after I win, I'll see you next month.
This is a bit like Babe Ruth. He's calling his shot before he even has his match. I like it. I like the confidence. I like that he's putting the whole tournament on notice that he is going to leave this tournament as his P2W champion.
He is saying that Zack Nystrom is not a threat to him. And he is basically saying, I can beat you with blindfolded. This is disgusting. The man dime is supposed to be one of the top talents in the area. And he just basically said, not only do I not respect you, sure shot, I don't think you can beat me any day of the week. This is disgusting.
This is the man dime doing man dime things.
Please. Thank God.
Just look at the greatness. Just don't talk and look at the greatness. This is who we want as our champion.
Well,
the money, the looks, he has it all. He's gonna make the promotion. This is who's gonna bring the people in.
yes.
Introducing first, weighing in 230 pounds, making his way from Boone County.
Now this is a man that
Sorry to interrupt you there. I did want to get our ring announcing. Go for it. What were you going to say about Bronco McBride right there, Ty?
This is a guy that I get excited to see because he has no regard for any physical pain.
No.
He will literally do whatever it takes to become the 2PW champion.
No, Bronco McBride, one of the toughest SOBs in Pittsburgh independent wrestling. And he is going up against one of the members of the new 4 Hossmen, the Sexy Fireman. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Sexy Fireman Jason Tyler right there with the remaining members.
Weighing 325 pounds from North Irwin, Pennsylvania, representing the 4 Hossmen. He is the Sexy Fireman,
Jason
Jason Tyler.
Tyler making his way to the ring with the rest of the 4 Hossmen. And last month, Marshall Gambino, 2PW's owner, operator, president, And one of the biggest names in professional wrestling in Pittsburgh christened these four men the Four Horsemen, saying they are the backbone of 2PW. And I can't say I disagree with them. This is going to be a huge match for Bronco McBride and Jason Tyler, because this is the first time both of these men have had a shot. And this is at the 2PW Heavyweight Champion. This is the first time Jason Tyler and the Hossmen have really come out in 2PW as the Hossmen.
I was in back in catering, and I saw that the Sexy Firemen and the Four Hossmen had the whole table blocked off because they were carb loading.
Well, would you want to get in their way in that moment?
The only person that I think that could get in the way is Bronco McBride.
Oh, that is an interesting take right there. Bronco McBride right now looking for a lockup, gets it. There's going for a test of power right here. And Jason Tyler throws Bronco McBride. How many times has Bronco McBride been thrown to the mat like that? Bronco McBride looking a little bit frustrated right there after that. Ducks under and begins paintbrush slapping the back of the fireman's head. The level of disrespect that Bronco McBride has right now for Jason Tyler is palpable.
Bronco McBride is one of the strongest compact wrestlers on this roster. He's one of the best rope to rope, and I just can't see Jason Tyler calming down for a minute. He's just showboating, and I think that Bronco McBride he's not going to play games.
I don't know if you really can say that about Jason Tyler. The man is a talented professional wrestler, so he enjoys having fun, but it looks like that fun's diminishing with every slap Bronco delivers to his face. And I don't know if Bronco wants to piss off Jason Tyler. And that's what I'm saying, as he's now taking it, ducks under the clothesline, big shoulder block, and Bronco McBride flew about 5 feet through the ring. Big punch, big punch, big punch. A little dusty action going through. Shades of the Dream right there.
And there's your veteran move.
Bronco ducking right out of there.
Taking some time, figuring it out, coming with a methodical plan. He takes it serious.
And these 2PW crowds calling Bronco McBride a chicken. And he is anything but. Bronco McBride's death through, he's a psycho. Sexy Fireman chasing him around, trying to give him a little bit of a show, it looks like.
And he baits him in.
And Bronco McBride kicking the ropes and now throwing punches at Jason Tyler, really driving him into the mat with those chokes. Bronco is showing some serious frustration on his part. Big right hand forearm right there. Looks like he's going for a suplex, trying to lock it in. Oh, but that might be a little bit challenging for Death Proof. And there's the reversal. Jason Tyler getting the leverage he needs to throw Bronco, but Bronco comes right back with a driving drop kick. Taking him to the corner. Jason Tyler's now in the corner. He's choking him in the corner, and the ref has to break this soon. Bronco.
Right back at it. You can tell that he can't even breathe right now.
Yeah.
This is what he does. He finds a weakness, he finds an opening, and he goes right into it.
Looks like he's trying to. Bronco McBride now locking, throws him down.
Slowing the pace of the match. You wouldn't think that somebody with the smaller advantage would want to slow it down, but Bronco McBride is a different breed. He's stronger than most people his side, and he's just flat out crazy.
With Jason Tyler again up from that headlock, throwing into the stomach, trying to break the hold. Hold's broken. Bronco off the ropes. Hurdles goes. Oh! Just barely misses a drop right there, and that could have ended the match quickly. Running clothesline right there to a seated position with the pin. 1. Kick out at 2. And Jason Tyler is now metaphorically on the ropes, looking for a way to tip the balance back in his favor. Bronco McBride stalking the Sexy Fireman Jason Tyler. Jason Tyler shoving off Bronco, hits him in the gut through another punch as the Hossmen cheer him on. Jason Tyler is trying to get back on his feet, and Bronco is just not letting him. Those clubbing blows to the back as Bronco tries to keep control and is now choking him on the ropes. He has until 5, but it is not a respectful way to win this match, and Bronco is...
A win's a win. I got to point that out. It doesn't matter how you get there as long as you advance to that tournament.
You're not wrong, but is it the honorable way to win this match is trying to get every advantage possible while Sexy Fireman Jason Tyler is in the ropes?
You got to do what you got to do.
You say so. Now choking him again. Man, Bronco is going after the throat of Jason Tyler, and what is he up to now? Looking for a spring moonsault, misses!
Nobody home.
Oh my! Pick him up!
Dangerous spot for him.
What? Right on the turnbuckle. This is or not turnbuckle, rather the apron. This is a precarious position. Walking up to the second rope is Bronco McBride. Goes for a dive, connects.
Got him right on the top of the skull.
This might be a 1, 2, and just a big kick out at 2 from the Sexy Fireman Jason Tyler. And he is...
That looked like 3 to me.
I don't know. That was...
You gotta count faster.
No, the ref seemed right on top of it. Clear, concise count.
I think this is an NFL ref over here.
You're ridiculous. And as Bronco McBride insulting Jason Tyler with those paintbrush slaps to the back of the head. Climbing up to the second rope. He's there, going for a dive. Cut! Big slam, and I
think both guys got impacted on that one.
Yeah, that looked like it was going for a backdrop, and
I don't know who got the worst of it.
Jason Tyler crushed Bronco's back as Bronco kind of grabbed his head to try to drive his face into the mat, and both men are now struggling to get up. First one who gets up is going to have a massive advantage closing this match out. Bronco getting up, first punch. But Jason Tyler matches it. And we got another punch. They're throwing right now. Big block by Jason Tyler, throwing again. Third punch, throwing him into the ropes. Irish whip right there. Ducks the clothesline. And a big clothesline of his own. Jason Tyler firmly in control now. Picks him up. Big spine buster. 1,
That's gotta be
2.
it.
Big kick out at 2 from Bronco McBride. But what a spine buster right there.
That shook the whole ring.
That is a big man driving a big man into the center of the mat. Tyler.
That's a whole lot of men.
That is a huge out. You are not wrong. Jason Tyler now up, bringing him to the ropes. Irish whip. Kick to the stomach though. Bronco's looking to pick him up. Maybe going for a pile driver.
If he can land this, that's it.
Wait. Reversal into a back drop. Jason Tyler set up.
One's got to question the back of Bronco at this point.
Oh! Big crossbody. 1, 2. Just a 2 count. Bronco is just not dying tonight. He is death proof after all.
He's just like Michael Myers. He just keeps coming back and back and back and back for more.
Well, it's no longer Halloween, so I don't get that reference, but I agree with you. Jason Tyler now setting up for something. Cocking up, going for a spin, and Bronco trying to dodge it. Bronco getting
That's disgusting.
Bronco getting
That's disgusting.
Face full of the Sexy Fireman, and here we go. Got him up. What's he going for? Oh! Big TKO, and the Sexy Fireman crawling for the pin. 1, 2. Oh! Bronco McBride.
A veteran doing veteran things.
Bronco McBride showing that veteran wherewithal, getting to the bottom rope. And that was a wonderful spin out cutter right there.
You got to question him giving him time to rebound.
I don't disagree with you there as Bronco brings Jason Tyler up to the top rope. Looking to set up something. And is he going for what is he going for?
He can't do this.
Oh my.
Oh my God!
Death Valley Driver! 1, 2,
That's it.
3.
The winner of this match, Bronco McBride.
Bronco McBride getting Jason Tyler to his shoulders for the Death Valley driver. My God, that is a big man being driven into the mat.
Do you think the 4 Hossmen are going to shake it all the way back to catering?
Oh, please. Will you be serious for 1 second in your life? As the Hossmen are carrying Jason Tyler to the match, and you got to give credit to the sexy fireman. He really gave Bronco McBride everything he had right there.
At the end of the day, you knew that this is the outcome that was going to happen. A man that takes the match super serious, trains, and will do whatever it takes to get to the next level, to advance in the tournament versus a guy that's shaking his tits.
Watch your mouth, first and foremost. This is a family show. Secondly, congratulations to Bronco McBride. Wait, what's going on right here? That's the coffin from last month's casket match. They're bringing it out again. What are they doing? Why is the casket out here?
Every time I see that casket, I get a chill.
That's terrifying. Why is this casket out here?
What? Who is in there?
I guess this is some sort of mind game that someone's trying to play on. Play on Bronco? I don't know.
Can anybody get in the mind of Bronco? Is Bronco even in his own mind?
That's a fair point. That's a fair point. But... Oh, what was that? It's Gory! It's Jason Gory! And Jason Gory is throwing punches on Bronco McBride! Oh my God! The New Age Plague is just giving it to Bronco McBride right now as they're fighting around the ring, and Bronco is now in the ring. Jason Gory's setting him up, throwing again, picking him up, but no! Oh!
What did he just spit out?
You don't want to know, but that is the New Age Plague, Jason Gory, and he might have just blinded Bronco McBride.
I don't think I've ever seen Bronco with a face like that.
No, but
he saw a ghost.
And I don't know if you ever dealt with Jason Gory. This man, as he runs up, oh!
What was that?
That was beautiful is what it was. What is Jason Gory?
I am not familiar with this man, but I do not want to become familiar.
Get familiar with Gory. And he is saying something to Bronco as he puts him in the casket. And Gory sending a message to Bronco McBride. And it looks like, if I may say so, Bronco's the next target for Jason Gory. And he is fuming. Jason Gory sending a huge message right now to Bronco McBride. Talk now. Because when it comes to this, the New Age Plague is looking for Bronco McBride. And I think we now know.
Introducing first, weighing 200 pounds, making his way to the ring from Lebanon. He is the Lebanon Dog. This is Joey Moses.
Joey Moses making his way to the ring for this qualifying match and chase for the gold. And Tyler, I know you were able to talk to him earlier today.
I mean, Joey Moses has everything that you are looking for. I know I've said that a couple times with a couple different people, but this is a young, hungry guy, but he fights like a veteran in there. He hasn't had to work very hard. He's just kind of elevated his stuff up, and opportunities are handed to him. His opponent, he's grinding everywhere just to get to the same spot, and I think that the natural talent that's coming out of this young man is just going to put him over the top. But I will say this, just like when you look at on Sunday and you look at your favorite football games, you circle one. This is the match that I had circled on the card. This is the match that I think is going to maybe produce one of the champions.
Talented is the Lebanon Dawn. I will not disagree with you there, but to say that he's been this is going to be an easy match because of his natural ability when he's facing off against the juggernaut, John Rodin. I think you're underestimating John Rodin right now.
Do you know the crowd that the Lebanon Dawn runs with? Do you really want to say who has an upper hand on here? He's a man that makes things happen.
I understand that, and no, I have not been invited to one of his amazing parties. And
yeah, I know. I haven't seen you there.
What? Party store?
Yeah.
Anyway.
You don't make the list.
Anyway, we're going to ignore the smart-ass comment. And the Juggernaut John Rodin making his way to the ring, and while I may not have been invited to any parties with the Lebanon Dawn, I have extensive history with John Rodin. I have watched him climb up the ranks of the Pittsburgh wrestling scene. This man might be the hungriest human being in professional wrestling. John Rodin is a monster.
Yeah, John Rodin is a grinder. I know this. This is what he does, but he has some tread on that tire.
Tread on that tire. Explain what you mean by that.
He's a grinder. He's going night in, night out, always performing. The Lebanon Dawn chooses when he wrestles. He has a lighter schedule, and he trains, and he's focused just for this. One has to understand that this is what he's training for solely.
And as we ring the bell, I do understand what you're saying there, but doesn't that also show that John Rodin is more in the moment, ready to wrestle? I mean, if Lebanon Dawn is choosing when he wants to wrestle, he may not be in the mindset to wrestle week in, week out. John Rodin is ready for a fight any day of the week.
Moses is like a team on the bye. You know, you have all that time to do the analytics, watch the film. There's so much film on Rodin out there that Lebanon Dawn just has to play it cool and let God do what God does best and let him be the natural that he really is.
Well, we're seeing Lebanon Dawn starting to play the mind games that he is so well known for, trying to get into Rodin's head, maybe get Rodin to focus a little less on the match and a little more on the antics of the Lebanon Dawn. Lebanon Dawn is just talking trash right now.
When I was at the Dawn Estate at one of the big parties that you don't get to come to, he was telling me that he has a plan for this match, that he knows what he's going to do and he knows how he's going to get in the head of Rodin. Rodin is one match, one night, every night, and he's just tired. You can tell. And I think that Moses has the upper hand. Like I said, the rested man, the stronger, fresher man.
Is that what the upper hand looks like there, Ty?
He's taking his time.
He's on
figuring
his
it out.
And again, the rope break right there is Lebanon Dawn getting out of the ring, and I don't care what you say, John Rodin is here to play.
That's never a question. It's never a question if he's going to show up. It's just, what are we going to get? Did you know that that's a Cuban?
I would assume.
It's illegal here.
Okay, then.
That's how his people get it done.
Why would you narc on him right now, smart act?
This is better than you. I'm going to be the new champion, not you. You understand? I'm going to be the new champion, not you.
That was a mistake there. Joey Moses making a mistake right there, and he just answered for it. Tossed into the corner, and here's the shots by John Rodin. Run to the ropes, and there is a forearm to the face. Combat roll to the corner, running again, missing the shoulder. But a big kick to get control, and then running big clothesline. Going for the pin, 1, 2, just a 2 count. But John Rodin is bringing the power to this match as Lebanon Dawn shoves him up and gets out of the ring again. And I will say that is a veteran mentality right there, getting out of there as fast as possible.
He's just smarter than everyone.
I don't know if it's smart or cowardly, but it definitely is something.
What do you call taking a competitive advantage within the rules?
I believe I called it cowardly like 5 seconds ago. If you would listen, you would know. As John Rodin chasing after and just beating the chest in of Joey Moses, and then driving his face right into the hardest part of the ring, the apron. It's twice now for you, Doc, and setting up in the big chop, and oh my.
We heard that all the way over here.
That might have separated nipple off of skin. John Rodin is smiling,
Look at him getting some space.
But it looks like John Rodin is playing with his food, so to speak, right now, smiling and preventing every move the Lebanon Don is trying to give him. Lebanon Don might be outclassed right now. And calling for one more, and there, the 2PW fan base calling for one more, and John Rodin, the ever gentleman, obliges.
I don't like Rodin taking this time. He needs to stay on him and try to get this going. But that's this is what the Don wants.
Oh!
And that's what he does.
You called it perfectly. Using the ropes, and then a DDT, and the Lebanon Don, Joey Moses, going for the pin now. 1, 2, just a 2 count, but man, that was close.
Questionable 2 count.
He is keeping the same time as he's now harassing John Rodin. Big shot to the gut now, driving again. Juggernaut back to his feet again, driven into the ropes as Joey Moses now chokes him on the ropes. Getting a lot of time there. Getting thrown into the corner now. Lebanon Don driving the forearm into his chest and dragging his face across the ropes, giving him brush burn for throwing him into the adjacent corner. And now here comes the talking again that the Lebanon Don is well known for, but there he gets every question answered by John Rodin as he goes running. But there is the answer from Joey Moses with a huge clothesline. Calling over for the cover, and there's the cover. 1, 2, kicks out, and he didn't hook the leg, and that's a mistake by the Lebanon Don.
He didn't get all the body weight to hold him down on that, but you're starting to see that tank that I was talking about, Rodin, going across multiple promotions, going long term. Moses is the fresher man later in the match.
As he's putting his knee into the back, stretching the shoulder blades. Telling the ref that John Rodin tapped out. He has both of his arms.
I think I saw that.
He has both of his arms. There's no way for him to tap.
I think I saw it.
Well, John Rodin's fighting out like he didn't tap, and I'm going to assume the Juggernaut doesn't tap, so he cranks. Oh! Big neck breaker. Spin out there. 1, 2. 2 count right there. As he's now looking for a hold there. Driving his knee into the back and cranking the neck is the Lebanon Don. And John Rodin trying to throw him off, but Joey Moses is firmly in control right now. And now separating the arm from the body of John Rodin and putting pressure on his shoulder blades, trying to crank that arm, maybe pop it out of its socket, dislocate that arm.
Everything that Joey Moses does is for a reason. There's a technical component to everything he does. He targets a body part, he goes after it, and he destroys it.
Well, it looks like he's targeting the neck and shoulder areas of John Rodin, which is where the power comes from. As he's driving John Rodin driving elbows to try to break it up a little bit, shoves him into the ropes, picks him up. But Joey Moses trying to break out of it, throwing those elbows and into a sleeper hold, and that's cinched in right there.
Thing to notice here is he's putting all his body weight as he's on the back,
Right.
making a really tough for Rodin. He's using his own strength to keep himself up and taking the wind right from within him.
And you have to think right now, Joey Moses is clicking the timer in his head, saying it's only a few more moments until John Rodin is out cold. And that timer just went zeros because John Rodin did not go out to that sleeper hold. In fact, one last gas drove him right into the corner. Now he's throwing elbows to Joey Moses' face. Right into the corner. Oh, but Joey Moses reverses it and drives the face of John Rodin into the second turnbuckle. Big kick. That brought Juggernaut down. 1, 2, just a 2 count.
I don't know about that. That was pretty close right there. Gotta question this.
Another 2 count, or another 2 count rather, and goes for another pin, and it is another 2 count. And Lebanon Don might be getting frustrated here.
I mean, you have to. It's been spotty.
Hey, you! Kiss my feet. How's that, fella?
He's telling John Rodin to kiss his feet. That's not Juggernaut's style. That's insulting.
Kiss my feet.
Well, when you roll deep like like Moses, you can do what you want.
But the Lebanon Don is showing very little respect for these two PW crowds and for John Rodin as he's trying to force him to kiss. But a shot to the gut prevents the kiss to the feet right there. Throwing those shots to the gut. Breaks the eyes, it looks like.
I think he just pushed him.
But it doesn't matter what he did because with a snap, John Rodin with a snap suplex to bring Lebanon Don to the mat. Lebanon Don first up, but gets kicked in the face for his troubles. John Rodin now setting up, runs to dodges. Lebanon Don's attempting a splash with one of his own. Brings him up, drives him into the second turnbuckle. What is the Juggernaut doing here? Float over. Lebanon Don holding into the ropes, trying to prevent whatever Juggernaut's trying to do, driving an elbow into Ronin's face.
You want this, Ronin? You want this?
Going for something, looks like trying to go for a full Nelson. The Juggernaut's fighting out of it. Grabs the arm, flips him through. Off the ropes, Irish whip. Pick up, slam! Sit out slam right there, and John Rodin may be victorious. 1, 2, no! Just a 2 count from the Juggernaut onto Lebanon Don, and credit to Lebanon Don for kicking out of that. That was a big-time impact maneuver.
He's pulling deep from that tank. He's giving it everything that he's got, and he's going toe-to-toe with one of the best around.
I agree with you there. Juggernaut is one of the best, and Lebanon Don is right up there in that same discussion as they throw punches with each other, trading shots. But Juggernaut is now just raining blows to the head of Lebanon Don. Their elbows, they are not closed fists. They are perfectly legal, and Juggernaut is fired up. Getting up, Lebanon Don picks him up on the shoulders.
So Don needs to do something, and
locks it, trying to lock the full Nelson in. Spin out, big stunner.
He's got him right where he wants him.
Lebanon Don needs to capitalize on this. Big,
and he hooks the leg.
Just a 2 count, and that was close. I will say that was close. Maybe a fingertip length. And now Lebanon Don is frustrated. He needs to step on this if he wants to beat the Juggernaut. He might be wasting time here to let the Juggernaut recharge.
I think that what's happening is that he's recharging his tank just as well. He's the fresher guy in this match. I've said it time and time again, and this is what he's doing. He's taking his own break.
But he's focused on the 2PW crowd and not John Rodin. Trash talking the crowd. As he stands on the ropes, he is trash talking the crowd and not paying attention to John Rodin. That could be a mistake.
When you're the Don, you need people to know who you are.
They do know who he is. It's impossible for anyone not to know who he is as John Rodin drives his shoulder into Lebanon Don. Oh! And I think the Juggernaut is unleashed here, setting up for something as Joey Moses is on the top rope. Drives his shoulder into the stomach again.
Moses is in a very precarious situation, and that roof is definitely going to get hit.
That is a close roof. Oh! Superplex from the second rope. John Rodin needs to turn over and pin him to get this victory.
And there's the fatigue. It's just, what does he have left in the tank from his schedule?
You might have a point here. John Rodin unable to capitalize there. Get the pin after such a big impact move that I have to think would have gotten him a 3 count. But now Lebanon Don and Rodin back up. Don throwing a punch, DDT to the center of the ring. Bending over, we got it covered. This could be it. 1, 2. Just a quick kick out and just getting that shoulder up is John Rodin. Lebanon Don. I don't know about that. The ref called it a 2, and it is a 2. And Lebanon Don now frustrated beyond belief.
As he should be.
He is still talking trash to the 2PW crowd, not focusing on John Rodin.
But wasn't it John Rodin that was talking trash?
Wait a minute. There is the Rev Ron Hunt. Last month, Rev and the Lebanon Don had a heck of a match.
5K on a pole match.
5K on a pole match where Lebanon Don won with some questionable tactics.
Questionable. He won.
He paid off the ref, and what is Rev doing right now? Looks like Rev is doing some business of his own. Oh, meanwhile, John Rodin throwing forearms to Lebanon Don off the ropes. Big
Is John
knee!
Rodin taking advantage of the situation here?
Well, I don't see any advantage being taken, so to speak, because he has him up. The ref should be paying attention, but none of this is illegal. Rev has not gone neck crank. The ref has not gotten involved in this match. Don once again focused on Rev and not.
Well, how can you not? How can you not? He's taking the ref out of the match right now. And here for the second time.
Look at they're shaking right now. 1, 2, 3. Yep, 3 count. John Warren with the roll up and the victory over the Lebanon Don.
That was a big mistake. The Lebanon Don and his people are not going to be happy.
No, the Lebanon Don might be upset. But the Rev Ron Hunt looks like he handed a nice little payday to the ref right there. But the ref, to his credit, gave a great 3 count, a solid 3 count, not a fast count, as Lebanon Don chases after him.
I got to hand it to Rev. I mean, he got what he wanted.
But that is not how Rodin probably wanted to win. Nevertheless, John Rodin, the victor, moving on in the chase for the gold. And he will move on to the qualifying match next month at 2PW. Congratulations, Juggernaut John Rodin. Welcome back to 2PW Chase for the Gold as Elijah Dean, the man dime, comes to the ring. And Elijah Dean made a statement earlier tonight basically saying that he believes he can beat the sure shot Zack Nystrom. Seems to be looking past this matchup right now.
It's kind of predestined, if you will. You know, Zander had saying that he had a foregone conclusion that this was going to happen. He knew that they would look past him. And so with the White Rabbit said that he wasn't going to look past, but he is going to look past Elijah Wolf for Elijah Dean.
Well, I don't know about how smart that is to look past a competitor. Even Zander Gabriel is a talented wrestler, and Elijah Dean is pretty much shaking him off like he's water off a duck's back.
Is Zander a man dime?
No, Zander is Zander, but Zander, hold on one second.
He has got a credit score of 348.
That's not good.
He is the breaker of games. This is Zander Gabriel coming to the ring right now. And as we were saying, Elijah Dean looking completely past, but Zander Gabriel has shown himself to be a very impressive wrestler. Yes, he shows some exuberant energy coming to the ring. Yes, he has a personality that seems to enjoy professional wrestling. That doesn't mean he's not a good competitor, Ty.
Well, Tony, I just got to say one thing. Zander's first match as a pro wrestler was against the Man Dime. Do you know who won that match?
No, I do not. I can assume.
The one and only Man Dime.
Yeah, that's what I assume. And that's great. That's not tonight. Tonight, Zander and Elijah are going one-on-one, and if Elijah looks past Zander Gabriel, rather, I don't know if he wins this match. These are still the top competitors in 2PW.
There's no question about the athleticism and odd charisma, but there's a saying, history repeats itself.
Well, we'll see if history repeats itself tonight in Leechburg, as Elijah Dean now saying that the crowd came to see him.
It's time!
Trying to get the crowd pumped, and they are not reacting to Elijah Dean. Earlier, as he made it to his ring, they threw toilet paper at him.
Just disrespect.
And the crowd seems to be firmly in Zander Gabriel's corner right now.
I had a chance to speak with the Man Dime in the back, and it's just humbling being in his presence. The Man Dime told me he's going to do whatever it takes to win.
Well, we saw that earlier tonight when he attacked Zack Nystrom.
I don't know if he attacked him or if he put the roster on notice and made a statement. The Man Dime's here. He's the clear favorite.
And in the corner, because Zander Gabriel throws him now a hip toss as this match gets underway. Officially over, went on the right. He trips. Bit of a trip right there. Spin around. Elijah Dean picks him up. Big atomic drop right there. I don't know if Elijah Dean expected such power from a pickup. Picks him up again. Inverted atomic drop now, and that's twice that Elijah Dean has been driven into the knee of Zander Gabriel. And then picking him up now, got him on his shoulders. Zander Gabriel spinning him around, and we're going whirling dervish style. Running,
What
looping.
technique is this?
That is British something or other, and that's really popular in the cult crowd. Pick up now, driving his back into his knee, Elijah, and then we got a clever quick kick out at one.
Not even a 2 count.
Right, but he has Elijah Dean, the Man Dime, has not gotten a single bit of offense into Zander Gabriel. I don't think he really paid attention to who he was facing coming into this match. He might be clueless as to what Zander Gabriel brings to this match.
Not everyone has to be a Peyton Manning that has to pay attention to every single little detail. Some of us can be a Michael Vick, like the Man Dime, that's just God-given talent and just a born winner.
How many?
And I'm sure that his credit score is above 350.
Well, I'm not. You have a point there. But going back to your football illusion, Elijah Dean. Wait. Oh! And security now getting involved.
Security getting involved. Now, what does the Man Dime have to do? Where's the interference call? This has been a trend all night of spotty officiating.
Well, Elijah Dean looks like he's flipped the script a little bit, throwing shots to Zander Gabriel, and it looks like he's finally gotten the upper hand, which he said he would get from opening the bell, and we're now a few minutes into this match. He finally showed up, I guess. Quiet in the crowd, and big chop from the Man Dime to Zander Gabriel.
The Man Dime might have came in slow and a little bit taken off guard, but this is what you expect from him. He's a true pro. He's a professional. He's going to come in here. He's going to do his work. He's going to make it look pretty, and then, go out to the south side maybe after.
Driving the knees, the Man Dime, and now raking Zander Gabriel's face across the ring ropes. And that burns like nobody's business. Now pushing Zander into the ropes. Reversal right there into the Irish whip. Zander Gabriel hooking up. Float through. Off the ropes again. Pick up. Power slam. And then big drop senton right there to Zander Gabriel.
Making
and
it look pretty.
Very pretty. And I will give credit to Elijah Dean. The Man Dime is a talented individual in the ring. Very, very smooth in his transitions, as we've seen so far tonight. Now clubbing the back of Zander Gabriel, and Elijah Dean, he's focused on the crowd. I don't know if that's a good call.
When you're that attractive, when you're Mr. Steal Your Girl, you got to give FaceTime to the crowd.
Driving the throw of Zander Gabriel into the second rope, and Zander's definitely feeling the pain of the targeted shots to the neck and upper back area.
Can we get security to get this lady down? Stop distracting the Man Dime from what the Man Dime does.
This
is outrageous.
So, Man Dime now getting elbows thrown into his chest. And a big punch by Zander Gabriel. Now leading him on the ropes, trying to cock him into an Irish whip. Reversal quickly, knee shot. Going for a big back cracker, side back cracker. Big pin, 1, 2, and no! Just a 2 count. Elijah Dean on Zander Gabriel. Did not hook the legs right there. Might have gotten a 3 count if he hooked the legs.
Well, this is what the Man Dime does. He's getting back, he's making a plan, and he knows what he's going to execute
Looks like
here.
The Man Dime is cocking up that elbow. Spinning, discus misses. up again, a sleeper hold off the ropes. Zander Gabriel, and that is cinched in right there as he's cutting off the blood flow to the brain. Elijah Dean is bringing Zander Gabriel to his knees.
Look at the Man-Dime smile.
And he does have a smile. He feels this is over as he's telling the crowd this is over. And Zander Gabriel fading fast. We got 1. This might be it. Bringing it down to 2. This could be it. And Zander Gabriel is... Wait! Zander Gabriel is still here. He's still with us, folks. He is coming back from an early hibernation, and he is stepping up, driving elbow shots to Elijah Dean's gut rather, pulling him up. Big toss over the shoulder, grabbing the neck and whipping him across to break the hold. Elijah Dean cocking up, missing the shot, and a big right. And another one, third shot. And a huge clothesline almost took Elijah Dean's head off. Big back elbow right into the corner. Whoa, wait a minute. Oh, that's not. Oh! And that is some funky stuff right there. That is some funky little.
That's against at least 10 health code violations.
I'm not disagreeing with you there. Big. Elijah Dean's trying to get back into play, but Zander Gabriel up across the rope, driving the knee, and Elijah Dean might be out. This could be it. 1, 2, no! Just a 2 count. And Zander Gabriel saying that was a 3 count, but the ref's saying only 2. And now, what does Zander Gabriel pull out of his bag of tricks? Well, it looks like he's picking him up, bringing him to the corner, but Elijah Dean pulling him down. Shot to the chest, shot to the neck. Another forearm shot, another punch shot. Chop right there by Elijah Dean. Zander Gabriel bouncing off the ropes with throwing a right. And there's another right of his own. Zander Gabriel and Elijah Dean trading shots right now. Low super kick rather into a middle. Reverse, no. Pick up. Back slam. And that hurt Elijah Dean.
I don't know where his energy's coming from after being completely knocked out, almost being away from reality.
Hold on 1 second. Zander Gabriel walking up the headband. You know what that means. He's looking to end this match right now. Getting Elijah Dean up right there. Picks him up. This could be it. Wait, Elijah Dean takes him off, took the headband off, and now choking him with it. He's choking. Elijah Dean is choking Zander with the headband. Oh! What a dirty low blow by the man-time Elijah Dean.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Did you not see the low blow as Elijah Dean picks him up?
I saw him throw.
Get it right to the neck. Not like this. Come on.
A win is a win. To quote Elijah Dean, he will do what it takes.
What an embarrassing display by the man-dime Elijah Dean. Hitting
real embarrassing,
Will
Tony.
you let me talk? Will you let me talk?
I can't stand the lies that you're giving me here. The man-dime is standing pretty, and you're saying that it's disrespectful, that he's on top. He's going forward. How could he be anything but the man-dime, the pretty boy?
Unquestionably, he wins this match, but the dirty tactics that Elijah Dean took to win, hitting a low blow and choking Zander Gabriel with his own headband, I am disgusted. But nevertheless,
Tom Brady has Super Bowl rings. That's all I have to say.
Nevertheless, Elijah Dean is on to the championship qualifiers next month. He is now qualified for the title. Damn it! Oh, Tyler, time to bless up as we now have the Rev Ron Hunt making his way to the ring in a few minutes. And, well, a few seconds rather. Here's the Rev.
Weighing 215 pounds from the great God himself. He's the savior of professional wrestling, the Rev Ron Hunt.
Now, the Rev Ron Hunt has been all over the last few months doing promotion. As you can see, wearing that jacket for Shane Taylor Promotion. Shane Taylor obviously former Pittsburgh Independent great, now working for Ring of Honor as a television champion. But Rev looks like...
Shut the music off. Shut the music off.
Hold on 1 second.
Listen here, you chump. You bunch of disrespectful pigs. You're gonna know my name. You're gonna understand it right. And that goes for you. When you introduce me right. Now read this paper right here and say it loud.
He is the Vice President and Chief of Operations of Shane Taylor Promotions.
Why is he questioning it? Just read what Ron Hunt wants.
The company owned by the Ring of Honor World Television Champion, Shane Taylor.
You Shane Taylor!
Say it with your chest next time, huh? Maybe a baby, I'll take that.
Pathetic display.
Well, Rev Ron Hunt letting the world know, letting 2PW knows that he is secure in the bag, and this is part of his way. If Shane Taylor Promotions, in the form of Rev Ron Hunt, can take the 2PW Heavyweight Championship, that's a lot more gold in the pocket of Shane Taylor Promotions.
Absolutely is. He's a businessman.
Now Jami Jameson coming to the ring right now, and if anyone has anything to say about Ron Hunt taking the 2PW Heavyweight Championship home next month, it is Jami Jameson, the Country Hammer. And Jami Jameson over the last few months is making a huge name for himself with amazing matches and just showing what the Country Hammer is all about.
The Country Hammer, no doubt, is one of the best in the ring right now. He's on fire, he's strong, and I wouldn't want to mess with him, but the thing is he's not going against just any man. He's going against the Rev, the man from God Almighty himself. He's got God in his corner. Are you going to mess with God?
No, I'm not going to mess with God, but I will say this. Rev and I have a long history now, and I've seen Rev do some ridiculously disturbing things to win a match, and I don't know what he has in his bag right now. Notice Rev hasn't entered the ring since Jami Jameson entered the ring, taking his time, trying to find a proper opportunity, perhaps. Oh, he jumps over now.
Could you imagine if the first ever 2PW championship had God in his corner? How could he ever lose?
That's an interesting point by you, but
He's going to take everybody to church.
Maybe we do need church, maybe we don't. What I do know is Jami Jameson's ready to go, and Ron Hunt is still chirping with the crowd right now. It might not be the best idea for Ron Hunt to talk trash to the 2PW faithful.
I mean, give him some time. You know, this is a big match. You got to take your time, assess the situation.
Looking for a handshake right now. That's a Ring of Honor staple, of course. And then a huge right, but Jami Jameson felt none of it. And the Country Hammer is looking for some payback. Ranking on the neck of Rev Ron Hunt. Rev Ron Hunt escapes, drop down, right in the ropes, tries to hurl up, and no, thank you. Jami Jameson driving Rev Ron Hunt with a pop-up powerbomb of sorts, and the Rev doesn't know whether to cry or whine his watch right now. Rev trying to get out of there, and Jami Jameson is saying no, thank you. And Rev might be out to Dream Street right now as Jami Jameson is taking it to the Rev.
I don't know how Ron Hunt is standing at this point with all that. That powerbomb, he got every single bit of it.
He almost went through the ring, and these rings are not your mama's ring. These rings hurt. And Jameson now setting up, walking back into the ring as Rev is trying to get back to his feet. That powerbomb might have taken a lot out, and anything that was left might have been taken up by that shot to the chest.
I do agree that Rev does not look great right now, but I can promise you that this will change. He will find his opportunity.
Oh, the float over right there, and it looks like trying to bait, and it works. Jami Jameson is now driven into the ring post. And now Rev is targeting the lower body of Jami Jameson to try to get an advantage. And that is disgusting display. That is disgusting.
He's doing exactly what he needs to do. A man that is so powerful gets all his powers from his legs. Taking out the Hammer's legs allows Hunt to have the upper hand.
I can't disagree with you there. As he's jawing with this crowd does not like Ron Hunt. Ron Hunt going for something big. Leg drop to the calves, to the thighs, to everything. And Jami Jameson. Hold on 1 second.
Why is this lady antagonizing the man of the Lord?
She's paid for her seat. She's entitled to her opinion. She's allowed to dislike Ron Hunt.
This is the second person that I've seen fraternizing with our talent, distracting them from the job that they're supposed to be doing.
The fans are now trying to get behind Jami Jameson, and Jami is getting attacked to the leg, and it looks like Rev Ron Hunt has found his target for the night.
He's taking out the pure strength that he has.
Stalking Jami Jameson, looking at that leg like it's a piece of meat and just taking kick after kick, punch after punch to that leg. Jami Jameson with a big shot throwing right now from his knees, bringing Rev to his knees too. And Rev looks shaken, but driving the knee. Jami Jameson chest off the ropes. Rev going, but he flies over. Drop to his back. Jami Jameson. Now can he capitalize? His leg might be beat up.
Give out. He's got a stinger. His hamstring's pulling so tight right now from all those kicks to the hamstring. And Ron Hunt's taking his time right now. He's getting a breath right now. But I got a question. Now the Hammer's also recharging.
Well, both men now at the corner, so to speak. Rev floating over, looking for a run through. Run through. What is this? My God! 1, 2. My God!
How did the Hammer?
Can I explain that? I want to explain to the fans at home right now what that was. He springboarded over Country Hammer's back, bounced off the ropes into a suplex. That was insane.
And it was only a 2 count.
Give credit to the Country Hammer for kicking out. Ducks under or something. But a big elbow to the back of the head. Kicks out his legs. Rev kicking his arm now. Looking to target something. And 1, 2. And Jami Jameson kicking out of that.
Diamond cutter. It almost looked like a diamond cutter off of his knees.
It was a short arm diamond cutter of sorts. Definitely a cutter from a kneeling position. Ron Hunt is being very innovative in the offense that he's bringing to the Country Hammer tonight.
Yeah, real tough guy.
That's what's so great about Ron. He will always reinvent himself. He'll never let you see the same guy twice.
Got to cut you off 1 second as he's now throwing Jami Jameson into the turnbuckle. And Jami Jameson is a tough SOB. I don't know if he can withstand these shots. Rev Ron Hunt is now targeting the leg again. He's been targeting the arm, the head, every extremity he possibly can to gain an advantage. Now ripping the jeans of Jami Jameson to get a better target. He's throwing punches to the knee. Trying to take. Is he taking the shoe? He's gonna. What is he doing? Targeting the leg, is stepping on it now. Oh! And that could be a torn MCL. That could be a
He could have broke his ankle.
It's not even the ankle. He put his weight right on the knee. He could have torn every CL in the book right now. MCL, ACL, PCL, GCL, FLL. I don't know. I'm making things up right now, but it looked awful. Now he has the chain in his hand. That is not legal, and the ref now taking that chain from his hand. I question why Rev would need a chain. He's been doing well against the Country Hammer with the boot now. Boot to the head. And the ref doesn't see it.
What's there to see? It's his own boot.
It's disconnected, and now he has looks like a single leg Boston Crab wrenching the knee back. when the boot is off Jami Jameson, it is then an illegal weapon. You should know this. You are a wrestling commentator. As he's cranking back, Jami Jameson in the center of the ring, and I do not want Ref to win like this.
He's doing whatever it takes. If the ref doesn't see it, does it happen? If a tree falls in the forest and no one's there around, does it make a noise?
You are incorrigible. And Jamie's trying to get to the ropes now as the sexy fireman, Jason Tyler, willing into the ropes. He's almost there, and he got it.
I don't know how he got there. He has so much torque on that ankle and knee.
But the damage might have been done already. Rev Ron Hunt in prime control for a chance to move on to the next round of the chase for the gold for the for the 2PW heavyweight championship.
One has to surmise if the Country Hammer can even pull out a win on this. Is he going to be 100%? Ron Hunt, the Rev.
Dragon snap right there.
His knee has to be torn. Something's broken in that
I
knee.
have to agree with you. Country Hammer, Jami Jameson, is doing all he can to keep the 2PW crowd from seeing Rev Ron Hunt win this match. The 2PW crowd is behind him, but big Itsuguri! And I don't know how Jami Jameson was able to pull that off, but he is now trying to get to his feet.
This match needs to be called. He can't even stand.
Well, there's no quit in the Country Hammer. I don't think any match with the Country Hammer in it is going to be called for injury. He's too hungry, he's too proud, but he cannot.
And the damage is done.
That knee given out on him as he was trying to get some offense together, but gets the suplex in.
Where is Country getting this from?
Well, it's fueled by some country fried love, baby. And as Jami Jameson trying to get to a firm base, his knee's still bothering him, but the best part of this for Jami Jameson is Rev is just now stirring.
This pop-up offense is impressive, but it can't be sustainable.
Bounce off
he
the
needs
ring,
to get
ducks
it done
under,
now.
Hold on, one ducks under the clothesline, spin out, slam, and Rev Ron Hunt is out. Big pin, 1, 2. What? Are you kidding me? He kicked out of that?
Good God Almighty.
He must have said a good prayer to the Lord himself to kick out of that move. Man, what a slam. As the ref now starting his 10 count. We're now at 2. And Jami Jameson and Rev Ron Hunt, I don't know if they know they're in Leechburg tonight. We're now at 4 count as both men are now getting to their feet. Each man to his knees. Jami Jameson throwing from his knees, but so is Ron Hunt. Now,
how is the Hammer even standing at this
I
point?
do not know. That is a good question. Trying to take him down, drives him into the corner. Now getting him up to the third rope rather.
Is this smart climbing the ropes with the knee that's bad?
Oh, we're going to find out, but Jami Jameson now up to the second rope. Rev poised on the top rope. Oh, but he's driven down and lands leg first, and the damaged leg is the first thing to hit. Rev now trying to see what ceiling space he has, but he's going to the top rope. High maneuver. Misses the stop, rolls through. Jami has him up. Big slam.
I don't know if Hunt can come back from this. I don't know.
Well, Rev doing the smart thing as you alluded to earlier, rolling out of the ring. And the Country Hammer still in the ring. Rev out of the ring. Country Hammer, Jami Jameson needs to get that pin, but to get that pin, he needs to get Rev back in the ring.
Can we just talk about the ring IQ that Ron Hunt's had in this match? Using the turnbuckle to soften a bigger, stronger opponent. Rolling out in the very end to continue the match to give himself a breather. This is what a veteran does.
I don't disagree with you. Jami Jameson's now out of the ring, attacking Rev, trying to bring him back into the ring. I do agree Smart did give him some time, but Jami Jameson still seems to be the one more awake than Rev Ron Hunt. As he's rolling Rev up, this could be it. 1, 2, no!
The break was just enough, and the damage from walking around the corner with that knee just... It has to be broken or torn. Something has to be broken and torn there. It's smart.
I hate to agree with you, but I do agree with you. That is a good point. Jami Jameson now back up to his feet. It looks like he's locking around the waist, and Rev has the ref, and Did you just... Rev Ron
What's
Hunt.
doing? Why is he touching Ron Hunt?
Look at... Oh! Oh, no.
The Lord is good. The Lord is good. Hit him.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. 11 on Dawn. Joey Moses is now out from the back, and both these men had a little bit of an issue earlier as the ref was paid off in the previous match. 1, 2, no! And that distraction by Joey Moses prevented Rev Ron Hunt from getting the 3 count.
What did I tell you? You don't want to mess with a man that has connections and power like Moses.
The ref. What is Joey? 11 undone. Wait a minute. Pick up. Drop him down. Choking him out. It looks like Country Hammer has it locked in. He's choking out the Rev Ron Hunt. And he's out. He's out. Rev Ron Hunt is asleep, and the winner of this match is the Country Hammer, Jami Jameson. What I believe happened is 11 on Dawn, Joey Moses said, anything you can pay off, I can pay off too, to the ref. Paid the ref to not pay attention, and Jami Jameson rolls in, looks like he got a neck crank locked in, and put the Rev Ron Hunt asleep. And Jami Jameson is on to the next round.
I love Ron Hunt. I love what he's trying to do, but you don't make enemies with guys that have the background that the Lebanon Dawn has.
Oh, we'll have to see how that unfolds later, but the point of the matter is Jami Jameson, messed up knee and all, was able to dig deep and get a win for the Hossmen. He is now on to the...
He qualified for the championship match, but how healthy can he be after a match like that? Look, he's being carried out, he's limping, he might not even be medically cleared.
We'll see what happens, but Jameson is on to the next round next month.
Ryan Dodd, the Vice Principal, Edgar Johnson. They are the Board of Education.
And tonight, for our main event, we have a Fatal 4 Tag Team match, elimination match rather, and out first, the Board of Education, Professor Ryan Dye and Vice Principal Edgar Johnson, and these guys are nuts. I'm just gonna straight up say it right now. These guys might be the maddest madhouse people I've ever seen in my entire life. I don't know how they got education degrees, because they're insane.
I had a chance to meet these guys for the very first time, and they're brilliant. I don't know what to tell you. They're probably the smartest people that I've ever met.
Did you drink some of that weird green liquid Professor Dye always carries around?
He told me it was Mountain Dew.
That's not Mountain Dew, my friend.
What? You're tackling! Detention for both of you!
VP Johnson throwing detention to kids everywhere. And
introducing their opponents first. Weighing in at a combined weight of 800 pounds?
whoa.
Is that right? Regardless, fully futuristic.
Yeah, we're ready for the Fatal 4.
Chest flexor. The sexy, talented dudes. The STDs.
And here are the sexy, talented dudes, the second team in this 4-team match. And the STDs coming to the ring, permanently stuck in some form of party of sorts. These guys are a bit eccentric.
Well, I know that Corey hails from the future.
Right.
I'm not sure what to say about Chest Flexor.
Yeah, Chest is a...
I just don't understand how you can take anybody serious named STD.
Well, I don't know if taking them seriously is really what they want. I think they just want to be taken.
I know that they're vying and they're going to be in the tournament next month, but again, I've kind of said this throughout the night. It's the serious competitors that come away with come away with gold. But I do know that these guys they've been together for 6 years, and they've held tag titles across, so they do have that serious spot.
Yeah, they are very talented. Corey Futuristic and Chest Flexor coming to the ring. The two members of the Hossmen that have not.
Rodin, Stevie, LeBell.
Well, the remaining two members that have not competed tonight, Philip Archer and Stevie LeBell. These two are specialists in multiple forms of martial art combat. Not only that, they are talented. Do not count these guys out before they step in the ring. These guys are good. With a capital good. They are talented.
Yeah, but they're a newly formed group. How well do they know each other? They don't have the years that the other ones have.
Stevie LeBell and Philip Archer have both tagged with each other several times in the past. They know each other very well.
Several times in the past versus 6 years.
I'm not saying the experience factor is not in STD's corner.
I got it. Coming into the ring, by Bob the Coup, weighing in at 15 large. Santana Diamonds, Daniel Hooven, the ETF.
If we're going to talk about experience, we got to talk about ETF. These three men have been up and down the road, so to speak. And if we're going to talk about tough SOBs,
they don't get any tougher. They just don't. ETF is just one of the toughest dudes that I've ever met, and they party hard too. That's why I like them. Have you ever been to the South Side with Diamonds?
I've been to the South Side, not with Diamonds.
Of course you haven't. You're not allowed in the clubs that we are.
Well, I'm going to ignore that, and I will point out something. Santana Diamonds I heard a rumor that he is now one of the top models for Dipset Couture, which is rapper Cameron's clothing line. Is that true? You would know this. You hang out with him all the time, apparently.
I'm just going to put it to rest. There are no rumors. It's fact.
Okay. So
when you look like that, why wouldn't you be a model?
In addition, and I will say this, Santana Diamonds is wearing a shirt for the Steel Wheels Foundation, his friend Steel Wheels. The foundation itself is aimed to combat cerebral palsy, and it is an honorable action that Santana Diamonds has. Might be one of the most honorable.
Can we get them a mic, please?
He's working on it. He's trying.
A little pep in the step.
I don't want to listen to you. I'm too bad to close your ears. No, you know what, Santana? You go first. Who gave him the mic? You shut up.
Well, it looks like we cut the mic. Thank God.
Leechburg.
Jeez.
The name is so fitting.
I wish.
A town full of leeches. Wow.
I think I told you that before we even started. I'm not even happy to be here.
Right now is for all you Leechburg sweat hogs to quiet down. And let a real man speak. Looking at 215 pounds of pure steel. 204 pounds of Asian sensation steel. Now,
That's a harder steel, just so you know.
we shouldn't be in this match. We already beat the STDs. These guys here are not on our level, and you two had to cheat back in the summer to get a. Where's your daddy? Where's his daddy at? Oh, there he is over there. Hey, I'm talking to you. You, sir, should be in jail for what you did in the summertime to my friend here. Oh, yeah.
Hashtag facts.
So you know what?
can't stand racists.
You came to see the ETF. You saw us. We're gonna leave. Come on, get the car ready. You know what? Say something.
Whoa. Everybody just be quiet. Be quiet. You two, the 4 Hossmen. We got a guy that looks like a school shooter over here.
Jeez.
We got the reject Captain Marvel over here. And you know what? They're the 4 Hossmen. The 4 Hossmen. They're mocking the horsemen. Real men who wrestle in this industry. The horsemen lift weights and chase women. Not like the Hossmen that just gain weight and chase away women. No, you know what? You know what?
It's like I'm thinking it and he's saying it.
And you got the STDs who got Ginger out here. She's ready to cheat. And those 2 dudes. Marshall, I heard you listen back there. I'm tired of you stopping the table. You worry about Marshall. We'll worry about the ETF. And you know what? I'm in a bad mood now. So we are going to beat all of them. Bob, get the car warm. Santana likes to travel in comfort. We'll be out here in 5 minutes.
Well, that was some heated words by Santana and Hooven.
I don't know if you know this, but it's not just a car, it's a town car. It's very fancy. I've ridden in it many of times.
Good for you. We're going to see how this match starts off. Now, let me explain the rules to you. So the match starts 2 competitors in the ring, but they can tag in at any single time. So, for example, if Hooven is tagged by Corey Futuristic, as Corey Futuristic just attempted to do, he is then the legal man and Hooven is out. And Hooven showing off the rules there, tagging in the vice principal, Edgar Johnson, and now Edgar Johnson is the legal man.
With a match this confusing, you got to give it to the smartest people in the ring, wouldn't you?
Well, the match isn't that confusing. You just haven't read the rule book. In any case.
That's because I'm too busy partying.
Weird excuse, but okay. Well, they lock up now as Philip Archer putting the vice principal in a headlock. And the headlock's reversed now. Johnson's now cranking on the neck, but Archer then grabs it back. And these 2 men now trading hold for hold, trying to wear the first person down, see if the first person who makes a mistake is Johnson launches Archer off the ropes. Big shoulder tackle, and that shook the vice principal hard.
You know, before the match, I did speak with the Board of Education, having a discussion amongst intellectual peers. And, they just wanted to tell, they want to show every night that they're bigger, they're stronger, and they're faster.
Oh, hold on. Takes his leg out after a kick. Archer cocking it up. Big shot. And Dye is getting out of dodge. See if there's a legal tag done there. The ref hasn't signaled anything yet. Looks like Edgar Johnson's still... Well, it looks like President Johnson wants Corey Futuristic as his opponent, and Archer's cool with that. Archer giving him a tag, but then going after Hooven. Man, oh! Man, this is intense. This is an intense matchup. A lot for a one ref to keep an eye on right now.
Yeah, but you said that it's such an easy concept, an easy match to have, but yet the Board of Education is directing it and using their intelligence.
Well, the Board of Education seems to be taking that intelligence with a back crank and gets shoved into ETF's corner as Vice Principal Johnson tags Santana Diamonds in.
That's not good for Corey. That's what I was saying. I told you. They were hogging catering. I couldn't even get a slice of pizza.
He just tagged in Stevie LeBell. Stevie LeBell is heated, trying to go after ETF. This match is starting to fall a little bit to the wayside here as competitors are not paying attention to the person they're in the ring with. Corey Futuristic trying to take advantage of that and is now getting tossed around by LeBell. LeBell with a big roll through and a kick to the face. Pin 1, 2, no. Reminder, this is elimination match. If LeBell would have gotten that pin, STD would have been eliminated. LeBell trying to float over into a roll through, but a kick. And Corey Futuristic catching the face of LeBell with a second kick to the gut. And it looks like STD is firmly in control, twisting the arm, going for a pin. 1, 2, no. No, but Futuristic dragging him over to his corner to give Chest Flexor the tag. And Chest is now in the ring, cranking the neck, and both of these men looking for a double suplex, it looks like. Picking him up, putting him down. Chest Flexor now driving his elbow into the side, and quick tags. And this is where that 6 years experience you mentioned earlier come in, is the quick tags getting.
And the tandem of moves that they're using too. They're one after another, quick tags, keeping it fast and keeping the bigger man down, because these two are probably the two smallest in the tag division.
Yeah, and they are using their offense, the things that they are talented at. 1, 2, they're making up for the lack of strength that they might have with quick, agile moves and moving and targeting body parts. His Chest Flexor now targeting the legs of Stevie LeBell. Stevie LeBell now needs to look for either a rope break or a tag or something, because he is getting torqued, and the Hossmen do not want to be the first team out in this elimination match.
It would make sense, being that they are the newest tag team together. I know you said that they have paired in the past, but pairing in the past and doing the everyday grind, rooming, driving, doing that commute doesn't build that chemistry in a couple singles match or doubles match.
I don't disagree with you, as Chest Flexor is targeting the back and now stomping on the back, but oh!
And a smart move.
Santana pulls out Chest Flexor. What are they doing? Why would ETF do that? Why would Santana Diamonds do that? Oh.
They're trying to eliminate the biggest.
No, it makes sense. Pull him out from under the ropes and lucha-style rules. And now,
they took advantage of an opportunity.
Hooven is the active man.
And exactly, they took advantage of an opportunity. They're coming at it. Now they're trying to eliminate the biggest tag team in the tournament. That's only going to suit well for them.
You have a decent point. As the ref is now distracted by Philip Archer, ETF is now targeting and double teaming Stevie LeBell, and that is prime ETF right there. Why play clean when you can play dirty, I guess?
It's not dirty if you win. Tom Brady, the greatest quarterback of all time.
Stop talking about Tom Brady. Hooven now thrown into his own corner with a huge chop, and that had to hurt. A second one.
I don't know how smart it is to do
A
the chops
third one.
in their own corner.
Well, it seems to be effective because Hooven is feeling the pain. But a driving elbow to Stevie LeBell's face. The second one, and Hooven's now on the second rope, going through, targeting the leg, and that might have torn something.
Very much like we saw earlier in another match, going for the knee, taking the bigger man down.
Hooven with a leg DDT now, driving the leg and shocking the system, so to speak. Now stepping on the throat of Stevie LeBell. And Hossmen and Stevie LeBell are currently looking for some form of advantage, because ETF has it all in their corner. Driving the punches now, leading them on the ropes, looking for an Irish whip. Gets the Irish whip, ropes him through, but ducks the clothesline. Stevie LeBell now going through, but a spear! A spear by Hooven, and that might have split LeBell in two.
He just hacksawed him in half. He can't be breathing well right now.
No,
he just took all his energy in one spot and now brings in the powerhouse of the group.
Diamond Santana is the powerhouse of the group. And both these men, ETF, Diamond Santana, and Daniel Hooven, are really targeting LeBell right now. Throwing him into the ropes as the refs would duck through. Looks like they're going for a double DDT. Connects hard as Santana now has Stevie LeBell completely, and taking a shot to Archer to prevent the tag. And the ref
That
is
veteran experience coming out right now.
once again, ETF taking every advantage humanly possible to wear down Stevie LeBell. The ref completely losing control of this match, and ETF definitely in the driver's seat. Throwing Stevie LeBell into the corner, second half, and it looks like the Professor's now tagging in.
Think about this. When's the last time the Board of Education's been in this match?
They are fresh for sure, and
They're
I think
definitely
Professor
fresh, and they're using their smarts to take their opportunities.
Well, Ryan Dye trying to put one over on Santana Diamonds, throwing. Santana is not dealing with it. The Professor, who might be the craziest person in professional wrestling, is tossed. And Santana, the powerhouse of ETF, just kicks Professor Ryan Dye in the face. Now walking up to the top rope, looking for that dive, it looks like. Big elbow drop. And that might be it for the Professor. And Bob the Goon looks like he got beat up. And Corey Futuristic and Chest Flexor are beating up Bob the Goon. Hooven
What did
now,
Bob do?
It looks like he tried to attack them, and now Hooven's in the mix. Santana trying to break those guys up. And wait, what's going on? Roll up. 1, 2, 3. They're eliminated.
Picking your spots.
They are eliminated.
Coming in and picking your spots. That is what the smartest men in the ring do.
The ETF has been eliminated, and the team with some of the most historic power is out of the match.
You know what? It doesn't even matter. They got the car running. They got the bubbly going, and they're going to make the night a championship celebration, even though that they were the first ones out.
Well, Philip Archer with a clothesline to Professor Ryan Dye. I would not mention bubbly if you don't want to be sued. Now Archer now attacking Vice Principal Johnson, jacking up, but behind him, Corey Futuristic attacking Philip Archer as Chest Flexor and Corey Futuristic attack him, driving elbows in, standing up, double kick to STD, and that's how you shake an STD, ladies and gentlemen. Philip Archer and Stevie LeBell, the Hossmen, standing alone in the ring.
They're clearing house.
They are clearing house for sure, and they are. Meanwhile, the Board of Education and STD fighting each other. Big noggin knocker by Chest Flexor to both members of Board of Education. And what is LeBell up to? Rolling senton to the outside.
He just took them all up.
Looks like
And
Corey
here's some veteran savviness right here.
Corey Futuristic. Archer doesn't see him. Looks like he's running. Wait. Oh! Big front rocker dropper is Corey Futuristic now running. Diving suicide dive. My God! And everyone's dead. Everyone is down.
They took everybody out.
And these two PW fans, I don't think they know what they're seeing. This is impressive. As Philip Archer rolls into the ring, Ryan Dye, those are the two legal men, Stevie LeBell rather, and Professor Ryan Dye, both the legal men. LeBell to the second rope, punched in the gut by the vice principal. Now on the shoulders of Professor Ryan Dye, throwing punches to try to prevent him from completing the move. And Ryan Dye, it looks like he's fading fast.
You see Archer? He's just hanging around, having fun.
I'm going to stop you right there as Ryan Dye drops Stevie LeBell in an electric chair motion, then punches Chest Flexor, kick to the gut. Corey Futuristic kicking Vice Principal into the gut. Corey Futuristic's now in the ring, throwing an elbow. This is hard to call, ladies and gentlemen.
It is just chaos.
Absolute chaos.
Look, he shot put him.
Looks like the Hossmen are a little overheated there. They've been in the ring for a lot of this match. Chest Flexor and Vice Principal Johnson trading blows here. They are the legal men. Chest Flexor throwing clubbing blows to the back. going for a kick and connects. Big leg drop follow-up. Going for the pin. This might be the elimination. 1, 2, no.
The ref's got to count a little bit faster on that.
I think that was a fine. I think that was fair, but nevertheless, chest flexor now throwing shots to Vice Principal Edgar Johnson. Trying to get some setup going, pulling at each other's arms, throwing them into the ropes. Big clothesline. Professor and the Board of Education set up. Corey Futuristic running in, caught. And this might hurt. Big STO variant right there. Driving his face into the mat.
I would not want detention from him.
But I would not want to turn around either because Phil Marshall is looking to set up. Kick's caught. Trying to swing. That's caught too. Looks like a pump handle kick. Into a slam. And the 4 Hossmen are feeling it, but now, and this is just breaking down the chaos. Codebreaker into a backcracker from the STDs. And it looks like they're going to Corey Futuristic over a pin, but the pin's broken up instantly.
I don't understand why he would even. It's an elimination.
Yeah,
why
no.
would he break that up?
Hold on, we're trying to read this right now as they're throwing punches right now. And forgive me, ladies and gentlemen, this is becoming a bit of a fight.
It's a massacre. That's what it is. There's bodies everywhere.
Bodies everywhere. Cats and dogs living together. Mass anarchy. As they're throwing right now, trying to pick up Futuristic. Is getting hit by the Vice Principal. Professor Ryan dying. Chest flexor meeting up now. Board of Education.
The ref has to do something.
Board of
to get
Education
semblance
and
of
STD are just throwing.
control.
Stevie LeBell at the top rope. Wait a minute. Stevie LeBell is up at the top rope. But wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hooven's. What is he doing? He's on.
They must have left something at the ring.
ETF is out of this match. ETF is out of this match. And Bob the Goon now coming out. And the ref is kicked. The ref is out cold. And chest flexor now flying over. And this is breaking down, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, God. This is breaking down. Trying to read what's going on. Hooven and chest flexor now. Chest flexor
just went over the front rail.
And wait a minute. The rest of the 4 Horsemen. Sexy Fireman, Jason Tyler. Country Hammer, Jami Jameson.
What is happening right now?
This is going insane. Somebody break this up.
Where's security at?
Can we get security? I don't know.
Can we get another
John
ref?
Wooden's now here. Running to the mat. They're throwing. What is going on?
Bronco McBride with a drink coming out. He's saying, F it, I'm going to do what I want.
There's Isiah Wolf. Isiah Wolf, Bronco McBride, chest flexor. My God.
The Man Dime. The Man Dime has something to say about it.
I got no, what am I doing? I'm
The White Rabbit.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm ringing the bell. This is insane. This is insane.
Can we get another ref out here?
Oh my God. Someone help. And there's the voice of reason. Marshall Gambino, our owner, our president. My God. My God.
It is anarchy right now.
Bob the Goon just attacked Marshall, and here we go. Here we go.
They are just trading blows right now.
Get out of there, Ginger. What is going on?
I cannot even describe what we're seeing right now.
In the gym. What is going on? Bob, Marshall taking shots.
Ring it again. Ring it again.
I got nothing. I'm losing my voice. Marshall and Bob now just chilling.
And McBride just standing, watching anarchy, feeling like he's at home.
Wait, someone call the cops. Oh,
I didn't even see Nystrom in there.
Nystrom's in there, Bronco's in there.
The whole locker room's out here right now.
Nystrom getting his receipt on Elijah Dean. What is going on?
What is happening?
Zander.
Zander's peeking out, just viewing the carnage It looks like they're all the way over by the entrance over there.
This is insane.
A stunner in the middle of the ring. Hooven flying over to the right.
Archer and LeBell fighting Hooven, chops left and right. Meanwhile, over there, dives up on Rodin's shoulders. Doomsday device! Doomsday device!
This is a Leechburg massacre.
Somebody's gonna.
Oh!
Zack Rayne hitting. What is going on?
Somebody help the man dime. This is just not fair.
Elijah Wolf. Big drop. Oh, and Jami Jameson now aiming for Elijah Dean, and it looks like the man dime is being turned into 2 nickels. Thrown to the ropes. Pick up. 3. Good night. Marshall, can we get something?
Marshall, come on!
Choke slam. It looks like he's setting up. Big down. Jami Jameson with a clothesline.
Still holding that knee from earlier in this match.
I don't think it matters.
Oh, not him again.
What are they calling for now?
I don't know. I don't want to see what he's going to shake again.
Oh, he's bouncing off the ropes. Big leg dropped it.
That's
man dime.
Whole lot of man.
My God. Marshall got him up. Man dime Elijah Dean. Razor's Edge.
What does the man dime have against himself? He has to go against everybody out here.
The man dime's being targeted, and it couldn't happen to a nicer guy.
This is what happens when you're the best. This is what happens when you're the guy. People will try and cut you down.
And standing tall after that debauchery, that debacle, the 4 Hossmen are the lone people in the ring.
I'm disgusted right now with what is happening.
That was insanity. Ladies and gentlemen,
there's going to be some repercussions of what's happening to the man dime.
Maybe, but at the end of the day, the 4 Hossmen stand tall. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us at 2PW Chase for the Gold next month.
Sidekick Media Services. We are your sidekick in business for social media, video production, and more. Find out more at sidekickmediaservices.com.